My dad's doing something real quick.
Well, Elma, that was the first words that everybody heard when Welcome Back to Friends of Thunder, Episode 3, which is absolutely fine. Recap for our last episode. Our party members encountered an NPC by the name of Keela Darkhope, and there was some concerns about her and what she really meant, and there was a little bit of party getting to know each other, party discussion, so it might have been a little bit slower, but as players are getting more familiar with each other, roll 20 and sometimes the game itself, that happens. We rejoin our group of adventurers in the town of Nightstone. They have just finished a short rest in the stable. For those of you that aren't currently centered on the map, go ahead and center you over the stable itself. You were able to gain the benefits of a short rest, so you can spend hit dice to go ahead and heal your character, so on and so forth. I believe that there was talk last time we played about potentially searching out the rest of the village for other goblins, to see if there were more before you guys went anywhere else, but that wasn't really set in stone. So as we open up the game, the floor is you guys. You guys have the NPC Tot, the goblin, strapped to Octavio's back still. So, game is yours. Where we progress and where we go from here is yours.
I would like to further investigate the rest of the village to see if there's any more hostiles.
Agreed.
Are we all shipshape and ready to go?
I think so. Let me climb down from this loft after I just saved y'all. Okay.
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 That was a nice shot, by the way. I didn't see it, but I heard it. It was a nice shot.
Thank you. I mean, 5 yards is a difficult shot, but I handled it quite nicely.
All right. Put the guns away.
Alright, so I'll jump you guys back out here to the front of the stables on this center of the map. Let's say Keela's not there. I'm going to send her over to the inn and put her away for right this moment in time. As you guys come out of the stable, the town is yours. Where do you guys want to go? What do you guys want to do?
Everybody good with venturing south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should make our way south, checking these buildings as we go.
Okay, so you're going to stop here first at this farm. Check this one out?
Sure.
Is that where you guys would like to head?
Yes.
Well, we've already covered the north end of the town. We should investigate south end.
Okay.
Yep.
Is the square with the ladder off to the east, is that it goes up to the walk?
That would be a stone watchtower. That's a 20-foot tall stone watchtower. I'd assume that you wouldn't be able to necessarily see the ladder from your character's perspective, as the door itself would be closed. But those towers are pretty much similar to the two towers you guys came across at the center of town, or at the entry of town, which has ladders that lead up to like a stone parapet where you guys can watch, or someone could stand there. As you approach the cottage, you guys can tell that there's a path over here on the side of the building.
Is there only one entrance?
There seems to be only one entrance, but there are a few windows for this particular thing.
I would like to peek in one of the windows.
Alright, give me a perception check then, please.
If there's a window on this side where I am, can I also do one?
Yes, absolutely you may.
I'm assuming if I jump through one of the windows, I'm going to mess up their perception checks.
If you do it right this moment in time, possibly. I mean, you can do whatever you want, Emma, in this game. You know that by now.
I have very clear vision, Will.
I was going to ask to jump through the window, and then my dad started talking about like, looking through. And,
Alright. Tachar, looking in this particular cottage through the window, you can instantly tell that the cottage door is hanging open on the far side as there's light streaming in. The inside of this particular cottage is ransacked. Furniture topsy-turvy, turn all over the place. It looks like the goblins have pretty much thoroughly searched this place, but there doesn't seem to be anyone inside here. Droon, where you're standing, you can sort of tell that out from underneath the rock right here is the remains of a body.
Okay, I'll lean back, look back behind me, and see Dagoria. She's the only one that's behind me right now that I can see, and I'll whisper to her, say, "There seems to be a body under that boulder. Can't tell what it is though.
Ooh.
We should be careful in case there's others nearby." If I don't see anything in the building, and that has my attention right now, I will go ahead and move over to this building. Like, do I see a window over on that side of the building? The north side of the building?
Yeah.
Then I'll do the same over here. And I'll
Can
look
I-
in this building.
Alright.
Yeah, go ahead, Emma.
Nice, like, I want to go check out the body now.
Sure. Go check out the body.
Can I do it stealthily? Like, just, oh, can I
Yeah.
stealthily check?
Yeah. Roll a stealth check. You want to sneak
Yes,
up on a dead body.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah. I'll remind her to, like, be careful again as she starts walking out there.
Okay. You can move your way across the field towards the body, Emma. Tachar, there's really nothing else that you can garner from looking in this window. Octavia's there. Droon, you're looking in the window to this building here?
Okay.
Why can't I select your name? What the heck is going on?
Whose name?
Yours.
He has used grease.
There you go.
I think I still have mine selected from when I was doing the perception check, so that might have been it.
No, it's fine. I was trying to type something to you, and for some reason I couldn't select your name to send you the whisper.
Oh.
So the body is covered by the boulder, yes?
Say I love you so they can hear you.
Oh, great.
Say I love you.
I
I
love
love
you.
Oh, yeah, Will just said he loves you.
That was
We can all hear you.
So
don't need all
demanding.
Yes, right. Alright, yes. Emma, as you walk up, you could tell that there is a squished dead body underneath this boulder. Clearly, the rock fell upon whatever person this once was, and it's mostly squished pate, a couple of feet, and red.
I don't know what to do. I'm tempted to take a... Never mind.
Jared, Droon, as you approach the side of this here building, it looks to be like it's potentially some sort of a trading post. You could hear some noise, and you occasionally see something fly across the room, bounce into the wall, and fall down.
Okay. So I'll turn and see Tachar kind of approaching the area, and I'll like, I won't snap my fingers, but I'll like wave him down. And when he gets closer, I'll let him know that there's at least one goblin within this building. He seems to be distracted throwing stuff around. You might be able to surprise him if he's alone.
Do we have access through these windows, or are they solid panes? Are they openable?
They look like they would be openable windows.
Am I able to stealthily open the window, would I have a clear shot at anything?
Yeah, you think if you can open the window a bit, then you could get a shot off of that goblin. He is kind of bent over and rooting through. It looks like they pulled almost everything off the shelves and broke many of the store's for sale items. There's broken glass, like, all over the place. This goblin seems to be rooting through some of the stuff, and he seems to be stuffing certain items into a backpack, it looks like.
Okay. Do we want to, Druin, do we want to motion to Octavio to maybe go and stand by the front door? And if you could help open the window, hold the window open while I shoot. And that way, if he does try and come out, we got somebody there ready to whack him in the head.
That sounds like a good plan to me.
I want to
So
whack him in the head.
Hey, you're out in the field, lady.
I got a frying pan. I still got my frying pan.
Well, go ahead and cook something with that dead body right now. I can't motion you because I can't see you.
Yeah, so yeah, we'll wave over to Octavio.
Okay, I give a big clawed thumbs up. Make my way over.
Making my way down.
All right. So, Druin, how is your stealth?
I mean, considering I'm in heavy armor, probably not good.
I mean,
But,
just to lift it. So, I mean, I'm at 5. What do you got?
Oh, your bonus to stealth?
Yeah.
Asking me meta knowledge here? Okay. Let's see. My stealth is 1.
Okay. How about I'll open the window and then you hold it for me, or do you want to take a shot? You got a long range?
I have a short bow.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah?
I'll open the window. You take the shot.
All right.
And
I'll
then
hold him. You punch.
Octavio, do you want to ready something?
Okay. I'll go ahead and ready my axe.
And now that Rivik's come on over, he can join the party too. You wanna go over to the front door to back up?
Sure, I'll do that.
And why Tot's over in the river?
Oh, Jesus.
I was trying to drag up.
On as a boat. Did you see?
Is Degoria moving anywhere, or is she just sitting out there inspecting this body?
She
Don't
starts.
expect
Wonder if it's a
it.
witch.
She starts heading towards you guys. It looks like she's
Okay.
Are there any
Alright,
fancy shoes on it?
All right.
Oh,
Buddy?
that's true. Can I go check back? Oh, I want fancy shoes now.
Ruh-roh.
Octavio, have you readied something?
Yes, an axe.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and lift it up.
All
Off
right.
the window. You ready, Drune?
Go ahead and roll your stealth there,
Nod.
Tachar.
Ooh.
You grab a hold of the window, and as you grab a hold of the window, you like start to, and it goes like that, and the goblin she like peeks up, spins around. Go ahead and let's see, let's
Oh my
roll the initiative.
Wait, I want to see
Oh,
what
crap.
would my stealth have been. I'm gonna roll this real quick. I want to see what my stealth would have been.
Don't forget to click on your token and then click on your initiative, please and thank you.
All right, hang on one second. Over to see if this my 1 stealth. What I've gotten. Still better. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was 1 less. Actually, you rolled a nat 1, and yours was still more than mine.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
I guess
anyway,
this was inevitable.
yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing here? There it is.
There we
Drew.
go.
All right.
Oh come on, that was almost a 20.
It's almost a 20. All right.
I wasn't ready, so I'm like fumbling with my bow, like shit.
Yeah, like literally, Tachar grabs the window, and it's like one of those windows that's been kind of painted on, so it's like up like half an inch. The goblin jumps up, spins around, and sees you guys. And he's gonna go. He's going for the door. He doesn't know that Octavio's there, so he's gonna 5, 10, 15. Octavio busting out the door comes this goblin, and you've got your axe ready. Bring it down on his head because he's coming out. He's coming out like
Alright.
So
Mach
hard. If he,
3.
if he slams open the door and it swings out and hits you in the face, that'd be fantastic.
I'll go ahead and just follow the plan. When he comes out, I'm gonna
Okay.
chop him in the head.
Go for it. Let's see. I'm not even sure I need to change the music on this one, but I will
Come on,
change.
Octavio.
Oh, Goblin Fight. Perfect song for this. What do you got?
I'm gonna roll the hit.
So you aim just like blink, and it goes right over this goblin's head as he's like bent over carrying the sack, trying to get through.
Rivik!
He's lost a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
Rivik, take the shot!
He's gonna go ahead and use his scimitar. He's gonna let go of the sack, draw his scimitar, and just try to hit you. That's a 7. So Octavio, like your axe hits the door, and like his scimitar hits your axe.
He's so scared that like, he almost got beheaded.
Yeah, pretty much. Then he's gonna go ahead and take the disengage action as a bonus action, and this quick little goblin is gonna just try to scurry around the side of the building.
Goblin rogue.
And then that brings up Octavio. Just 1 second there was a goblin, and now there's a sack on the ground, and your like axe is stuck in the door.
So Drune's gonna look over to Char, and he's gonna be like, "Really? We are so bad at this."
I'm a little rusty.
And you guys can't blame me this time. I didn't hit anybody with my frying pan. This is all to Char's fault.
All right, Octavio, what you got?
Yes. I think I've got enough movement to like track him down and try to claw him.
Okay.
So I'm gonna leave the axe temporarily
Okay.
and just try to jump on his back.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Let's see.
This is
Do I?
going so well.
It really
Already.
is.
Perfect.
Don't you have like your feline claws? Are you trying to like claw him, or are you just trying to jump on him?
Yeah, I'll claw him.
Okay.
Actually, I do have something like that where I get like a
Yeah.
don't I have like an
Unarmed
unarmed
strike.
attack or something?
Yeah.
But I don't have it in my list. Unfortunately, I haven't created that yet.
It's all right.
I think it's just 1d6 plus your strength for damage.
1d6 plus strength.
Because of your claws, you have a climbing speed of 20 feet. In addition, your claws are natural weapons, which can be used to make unarmed strike. So yeah, it's yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, it's roll a d20 plus your strength.
Cool.
Plus the proficiency, right?
Yeah. Here, I'll add it while you're rolling. There, now I put in claws for your character sheet. So yeah, that hits. So yeah, you just jump right on this poor goblin's back, which instantly drops him to the ground. I even put the damage in there, so if you just roll a d6 and add your strength to it, that'd be good. Or just roll a d6. I'll add 4 to it. That's 7 points of damage. So you pounce on this goblin, claws digging into his back, and the goblin's not moving.
You simultaneously sever both of his jugulars.
Yeah, the goblin's just like dead.
Is he actually dead?
Yeah.
Can I feel a pulse?
Your weight
Oh,
killed
okay.
him. You crushed his windpipe or something, and he just like crunch.
So Tachar, you're up. I mean, technically we're out of combat, but you don't know that the goblin's dead.
I'm on my way! 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'll just leave this up just in case.
And then I think that's my right. These are 5.
Yes,
Each
those are
square's
5.
5.
Yep.
Yeah. So I see from here the havoc
Yeah.
that Octavio has done, and I just am like, I'm glad you took care of that, because
Who else but Octavio?
Tachar, as you're standing there, you hear this like laughing and giggling coming from directly south.
And am I able to? How far is my vision?
Oh, you could
able
see
to-
it. You could see
Yeah.
it for sure. Oh yeah.
Okay.
You see.
And
You see two goblins in this field. They have pumpkins jammed on their heads, and they seem to be like running around like this. And who speaks Goblin? I know Octavio does. Do you speak Goblin, Tachar?
no, I'm Draconic and Common.
All right, Octavio, you can hear the muffled. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna.
I want to play Pumpkin Heads. Can I see this?
I would like to play who can shoot the pumpkin off the head.
Okay.
So I draw my short bow.
All right.
I think I'm close enough.
Yeah, you're close enough.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw my short bow. Am I out of the way enough so I'm not gonna hit Octavio with that shot?
Oh yeah, he's pounced down on top of the goblin there in front of him.
Okay.
So, because technically the goblin is blind, you have advantage. He can't see.
Go ahead and take that advantage, and just hit the short bow. Yeah.
Yeah, which one are you gonna aim at?
I'm gonna aim at the one that's the closest to the west.
Okay. Yeah, sure, for sure. You can get that one. Oh yeah, 30 feet, definitely.
Oof. Nice.
24. That is definitely gonna hit that goblin.
And then I just hit that again.
Nope. Hit the word that says short bow.
Oh, that's right down there. Dang it.
No worries. 7. So you draw back your short bow, release that arrow right through the air, and ka-thunk, the pumpkin splits open, and the goblin like does a twirly twirl and falls over dead.
And I say to myself, because I overheard what they were saying, I go, he ain't gonna get nothing.
Well, you don't speak goblin.
Come and get. Oh.
Yeah. You're just giggling. You're just to yourself.
Yeah. So this goblin's gonna keep running because he doesn't know his friend's dead. I'm gonna get you. He's saying in goblin. That brings up Rivik.
I'm gonna move to back up Octavio here. This should be good enough there.
Yeah, you see Octavio. He's pounced on top of a goblin, but you can't tell really what Octavio is doing. It looks like he's about ready to. Like, I don't know. What are you doing?
He's hungry.
You just ate 2 chickens, dude.
I thought about eating him, but then I was like, nah, it's goblin.
Okay.
The smell was just too much.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get my axe.
So like a cat, he's like looking at his paws and like trying to decide whether he should, clean himself or.
Bathe himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like disappointed that he's dead.
Oh.
You know?
Just
Aw.
like claw the grass a little bit, get the blood off.
No, I wanted to play with him a little more, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I am right there at the door, I pull Octavio's axe out of the door and be like, he might want this back.
All right, Rivik, you have an action. You've moved up. You see Octavio. He's kind of hunched over a dead goblin body, but you could see a goblin running around in the field with a pumpkin on his head. His hands are out.
I want to play Pumpkinhead with the goblins, but it's not my turn.
Wait your turn.
You're next.
I don't have a short bow or anything like that, so movement was my only action.
You can dash, so you can move another 30 feet if you want to.
I'd have to go through the gate because I don't want to hop over the fence.
That's up to you. Whatever you want to do. You have an action, or you could pass your turn.
No, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pass it.
All right. That brings up Dagoria. You can hear the sounds of combat coming from the other side. Stopping there in the field, looking across, you can see the goblin running through the field with the pumpkin on his head from where you are.
Hang on, I'm just gonna move a bit more closer. Is there any pumpkins near me in this field?
This looks to be like a cabbage field.
Dang it. Ooh, can I pick up a cabbage and throw it at him?
You most certainly may.
Hey.
Reach down, you pick a cabbage off the ground. Go ahead and let's see. What's the average flight speed of a cabbage? Yeah, go ahead and make an attack roll. Roll a d20 and add your strength to it.
Alright, hang on. Gotta bring up my stats really quick. Okay.
And what's your strength modifier on top of that?
3.
3. So with a 12, your cabbage lands not really close to the goblin, but you land plop right there in that little green spot. That's your cabbage now.
Okay. And I can't pick up another one.
You can pick up another one, but you can't throw it.
I'm gonna pick up another one and ready it just in case we come back around.
Okay. Droon, your party have all like
last but certainly not least.
take it off.
4, 5, 6. What's my movement speed again? Is it 25 or is it 30? It's 30. Yeah, I can't even like. I guess I could, if I moved here. Could I technically see him?
Oh yeah, you could see him.
He'll walk up and he'll start to be like, "What's going on over here?" And then he'll see the goblin with the pumpkin head, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, that's about what I expected." Well, I already have my bow drawn technically because I was gonna shoot one.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and do it at disadvantage. Or is it at disadvantage because it's beyond 30 feet?
No, that's no disadvantage. I'm gonna give him cover though, just a +2 to his armor class because of the rock.
Oh.
And him and the rock are about the same height, and your line of sight goes right over that rock. So.
Yeah, I'll just like do a little hop before I let go of the arrow.
Am I safe?
Yeah. Yeah, you're safe. Yeah,
Okay.
you're safe.
Okay, so let's see here.
Only if he rolls a natural 1 do you have to really worry about it.
Well, you
Just
know,
don't.
that was the first roll of the game, so
We opened up so strong, guys. It was great.
Getting all these mishaps out first. Ooh, 1 + 0.
14. You know, the arrow with the little extra hop just goes woo, and like lands right in front of the goblin, like directly in front of the goblin.
it'll be like, curse these. Oh god, I had an insult ready and then I lost it.
Well, give me
So
something.
angry.
He's
Forgot.
gonna curse the bow. He's gonna be like, this is not a true warrior's weapon.
Crappily goblin-made bows.
Yeah.
So I rolled a d12 to determine what direction the goblin is going to go run. So that's 10 o'clock. Now, with Droon having just shot an arrow that landed right there where the goblin's going to go, so he's going to trip over that thing, stumble a little bit, and he's going to wind up kind of over here. And then he's going to take a couple more steps. I'm going to roll another d12 to see where he winds up here. Okay. And then he's running full bore, too. Like, he's like, I hear you! Octavia, you can hear that in Goblin. He's like, I hear you, Flick! And, like, just like nobody's business. Right into the fence, right over the fence. And, like, face first into the ground, causing the pumpkin to split open. And then he pushes himself off the ground, sees his dead friend in front of you, and, like, all of you all standing around. He's like,
I want to growl at him, just surprise him whenever he notices me. I just want to be like,
oh, I mean, he looks up and it's pretty much your bloody paws and like your fanged face, like right there in his poor little face. So he's gonna like push himself up and like run. Let's see. There's a cat there in his face, so he's gonna like 180. No, he's gonna like 90 degrees, and he's gonna run immediately this way. So he's gonna like turn, and then he's looking over his shoulder as he's running. So Degoria, as he comes by, you've got your cabbage in your hand. Do you want to try to like bonk him on the head with your cabbage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right.
It's like plop him right in the face.
Yeah.
Just another d20 with my
Strength.
or-
Yeah. Yeah. Okay,
Nice.
so that's
Plus 3, so-
all right. So that's 1 point of damage, and your strength modifier is a what?
3.
3, so that's 4 points of damage as you like crack him on top of the head, breaking the cabbage open on top of his head. He like sways and staggers, and like just stars are like showing in his eyes. He spins around and then like falls down on the ground, like right there. He's sore. Clearly he's hurt because like there's blood pouring out of the crack on his head.
With a cabbage.
Well, she gets her
with a cabbage.
strength
It was,
modifier.
raw, non-ripe cabbage.
Oh, okay. Before she doesn't actually know what a cabbage is, and so she picks up like a watermelon or something. Yeah, it's actually a rock or something.
They don't grow them like they used to.
Yeah.
All right, Octavio, you're up. And by the way, I think I figured out the name for our group, Cabbage Corp.
Oh God, no. There's some random farmer comes out of nowhere after you smash the cabbage on his head, and he's like, "My cabbages!"
Yep. Octavio, you're up.
I will go ahead and give chase.
Okay.
Obviously, this guy's on the run.
Yep.
Not
So
anymore.
let's see.
He's prone on the ground, just like seeing stars, and
Love the music for this.
Yeah.
I don't even hear the music.
Do you not hear the music?
Maybe I don't have it turned on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You still have feline agility you haven't used.
Okay. Let's see.
Which allows you to like double your movement for the turn, right?
I think so. Yeah.
It's under your bio and info. Your feline agility is.
Okay. Well, I will go ahead and use that then.
Okay. Close the distance. He's prone on the ground. Are you pouncing?
Yeah, why not?
All right. You have advantage on this claw attack if you want to take advantage on this claw attack.
Great. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's for sure a hit.
Cure Wounds is an evocation spell?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
It's 5 points of damage. How do you want to kill this goblin?
Just the same way, just a
Lock his head.
jump on him,
Rip his
and
head off.
with
Rip his
both
head
paws.
Okay.
Both paws go into two sides of his neck.
Totally like eviscerate the neck, and it is like eyes are big and like sad eyes as he like falls down dead.
And then just kind of like look around, like I wasn't expecting him to die that quickly again.
As you look towards the south, you could see 2 goblins that have just exited this southern tower down here and seem to be running your direction up this way. Do you want to say anything with that information?
Yeah, I'll now seeing that, I'll say there's more down here and point in that direction towards
Okay.
the south tower.
All right. That brings up to Char.
We're not in battle anymore, though. Oh,
Well, Octavio just yelled out that there were 2 more coming.
I see.
Hey
I was
guys,
busy getting my music in turn.
3 is definitely the loneliest number right now.
Oh, poor Jarrett.
I'm getting dwarven life cleric flashbacks.
Oh, gosh. What do you want to do, Tachar?
Nice.
I should be able to have a shot there.
Oh, yeah, you got that for sure.
Yeah. Ka-ching.
14. The goblin is going to throw up his shield at the last second, and your arrow is going to make connection with that shield. That was a good note to end that on. that song was just like donk
Yeah.
right there. All right, so that's your movement in action. That brings up Rivik. It's supposed to be over here now.
I guess I'll move more towards Octavio again. Let's see, 5.
Don't forget, you can take cover if you have nothing else to do. That is an action you can do.
25, and I'm gonna take cover behind this boulder.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of duck down.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Dagoria, you're looking down at Octavio that just, eviscerated this poor goblin on the ground, and there's a goblin on his back with his eyes like this, like looking up at you. And Octavio did just say that there's 2 more goblins coming from the south. What do you want to do?
I just want to freak out the goblin really quick. It's just, who's ready for some... Okay, sorry. Who wants some cabbage and goblin stew for dinner?
Roll an intimidation.
Okay.
I don't think he's dying. I don't think he can get much more scared than that.
Tot's not dying.
Oh, that goblin. Okay, I forgot about him.
There it is.
She's just got like a manic look in her eyes.
His eyes kind of like glaze over for just a minute, and he like starts shaking violently on his back, but that's about it. What do you want to do though?
Oh, he might actually piss himself.
I'm just gonna move over this way. Hang on. Head over to the corner, and so I can see the goblin now. Will I be able? Can I throw my dagger at him?
You can throw a dagger. Dagger's got a range of 20-60, so anything over 20 feet is at disadvantage. Now he's at 40 feet away from you. But you can
So
certainly...
I'd have to roll disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still do it. Yeah, I mean, you pull out the dagger, and you take a nice, steady aim at him, and, as you go like this, you let go back here, and the dagger, kind of drops behind you.
Yeah. Am I able to pick my dagger back up, and then...
Yeah, you look behind you, look to see if Droon was looking at you, and luckily he wasn't, so you just reach down and grab your dagger. Droon, you're up!
Okay, so... paying no more attention to the dying goblin at Octavio's feet.
The dead goblin.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he actually is dead, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I put an X
Alright.
through him so that, he's dead.
Alright, so if I did... How do I do the measuring thing again?
It's the, third thing down. It's got the circle, looks like a... You just click on that, and it snaps to center.
Okay. Oh, perfect. I think I might be able to do this. Okay, so I'm going to use... I'm going to use the dash action, because I can move up to 60 feet with the dash action.
Mm-hmm.
So if I come around the outside of this boulder and then charge straight at this person,
Okay.
I can do my horn attack with them.
Sure.
At the end of that.
Sure.
Okay, so
for just a second, you take your right hoof and you thump, thump into the ground, throw down this poorly made goblin bow, and you're like...
Yeah. I will say, before I start charging, I am going to bring out, draw my axe.
Okay.
I'm not going to use it right this second,
Gotcha.
but I'm going to have it ready. So yeah, I'm going to run all the way around.
Give me an athletics, just for DM creative sake. Because right this moment in time, I'm picturing cartoon style. So with that 23, it's right through the fence. You don't even bother going over the fence.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Boom! Yeah. Charging, breaking through the fence, charging up at him, and then you bonus action with your horns at him.
Yes.
Go for it.
All right. So let's go with
15 is gonna connect. It's gonna meet his armor class.
So I guess right as I get up, because they're so short, I have to kind of slide on my knees or something, put my hands down on the ground, and just kind of gorilla head slam him. Just,
Okay.
I'm gonna do 7 piercing.
You know, you bring that horn around, and it like gorges straight up his chest, ripping open. Gore goes flying everywhere. Dead goblin goes flying back.
So then I'll look over at the other one after I kind of stand with the blood dripping down my face, and I'll just go, "Yeah!" and just yell at him.
Let's see. This goblin's turn is up. After seeing what just happened to his friend by that there running, sliding minotaur, he pulls out his short bow, draws an arrow, and he's gonna take the shot at you.
Go for it. My
That's-
AC is 16.
That's a 10. So, like,
Okay.
clearly the shaking, feared goblin right this moment in time just, like, overshoots. Then he's gonna, like, look left, look right, and he's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna, like,
Hightail it out of there.
try to hightail it out of you. And he's actually
Fantastic.
heading towards T'Char, looks like. Octavio, you are up, sir.
All right. So, at this point, I'm guessing that this is just like an open fence down here, right?
It's a fence, but yeah, it's open.
Okay, so I can see him running at this point.
Yes.
Okay, so I would like to, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
I can't use,
No, you have to move 0
Yeah,
feet.
true. yeah. No, actually, let's see, I could sprint, though.
Dash, yes.
Or dash, excuse me. So, let me do that. I'll move another 30 feet.
Okay.
5, 10, 15. What I want to do is come out in front of him.
Okay.
And I don't know if I need to make any checks to go over the fence or...
Sure,
or
give me an acrobatics. Let's see how
Okay.
well you kind of like feline along,
Oh
running.
my gosh. I hope you do like a front flip, and then the goblin is just like in the bindings.
let's see. Athletics.
You're a living
Or
god.
acrobatics, whatever you want to do. You know, that's fine. Take it off of advantage for me.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. As you are running through the field, you use your cat-like grace to kind of pirouette off of the top of that stone and just land at the corner of, you know, the ground right here.
Nice.
Land just boom, facing towards that goblin.
Pull a Captain Amelia on him.
Yeah, you basically leap from the top of that rock to right there. Just
Awesome.
land right in front of him. That brings up T'Char.
I was going to use something special, but I will end up hitting Octavio.
Oh, no.
If
Do
it's
it,
what I
Cohen.
think that it is, you won't hit Octavio because that's a straight line right there.
But it said 5 by 30, right?
Yeah, so it's 5
Oh,
feet
so
wide.
so 30. Okay. And do I got to take a couple steps forward then, yeah?
That's 30 feet right to the goblin.
Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and use my breath weapon.
You're gonna use your lightning breath
Lightning.
weapon.
I'm a fire and a laser. Bah!
Oh, whoops, sorry.
Oh,
I got advantage on still.
No,
Oh,
you're fine.
That is normal. That's just my
Yeah.
breath weapon, 2d12.
Hold on a second.
I'm sorry, 2d6.
There.
nice.
Draw a little blue line on it, and he's got to make a dexterity saving throw. So he rolls a 12, just barely leaping out of the way. Like he's trying to essentially go back the same way he came, but the lightning bolt hits him, so he takes half of the 10 damage. So he takes 5.
That matched the DC 12, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, he takes 5 points of lightning damage, and like his black, frosted, smoky, like drifting from him right this moment in time.
Anybody want roast goblin?
I do.
The Gory was talking about eating one earlier.
I'm
Alright.
hungry.
This is not one of the pumpkin flavored kind, though.
Uh-huh.
All
There's
right,
no
Rivik,
pumpkin spice.
what you got there, buddy?
I'm gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's 30 right there. Yeah, it's 30 right about there. And then I would like to dash and hop over the fence to
Okay.
get in front of the goblin.
All right, yeah. Please feel free.
And I need to make your athletic.
Sure, if you want. They're basically free. It's like how fancy your adventurer is doing these kind of like over the fence.
I'm just going over the fence.
Oh, okay.
I'm not being fancy about it.
All right, that's fine. You don't have to roll if you don't want to.
Okay, cool.
It's to
And
add
I
some
would-
flair if you want the flair.
I would like to bash this goblin in the face.
Well, you used your action to dash.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're basically cutting off his escape at this point.
You can
Yes.
stand there and stare at him really mean.
Just like
Yeah.
breathe heavy on his neck. Just like.
Unless you have any bonus action spells. I don't know if you have any spell slots left.
I don't have any spell slots left.
Yeah, so. But that does bring up Dagoria,
Do you have a cantrip?
I have cantrips.
but
yeah.
none of the cleric cantrips are bonus actions.
Mm.
I'm gonna see if I got any cantrips.
Yeah, if you find yourself out of range of a melee, you can always try and do Sacred Flame. I think if you have it.
I'll remember that.
Hey, let me see where I am.
You're right here.
Yeah. I'm too far away to really do anything.
This section of the field happens to have melons.
I wanna get a melon.
Do a nature.
Okay.
It is in
Yeah.
fact a cabbage.
She crushed the melon and she picked it up.
Nature.
You go along, knock, 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 knock. You're not sure what sound you're really listening for, but you grab one.
She knocks on it, waits a couple seconds, knocks on it again. You're supposed to say who's there.
Uh,
Can I want to use it as a musical instrument.
the
That'd be
melon?
fun. Yeah. Have you
Um,
think to like knock against it like a drum?
Does Dagoria have ADHD or something?
Okay, roll a performance.
Yay!
It works on squash, so I don't see why it wouldn't work on a melon.
Performance.
You get a little out of it, you know. It's
You're playing the melon?
Hey, I'm doing background music for you guys, okay?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
well, Dagoria, do you want to move or do you want to stay where you are?
I'm gonna stay here with my melon.
At
Okay.
the same time, she's lol.
All right, Droon, you're up, buddy.
How do you attract fruit? You use your melancholy.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Ah. All right.
I'm gonna save that one.
Yeah, file that
Put
one
it in my
away.
pocket.
All right. So, well, he saw. Well, he didn't actually see them come out, but he sees the gaggle of his compatriots just absolutely fuster-clucking that goblin over there.
hmm
So he's gonna take a hand and wipe some of the blood off of his face. And then he's gonna come over here and check for any more goblins. I can't put him to like the corner right here next to the door because the grid's kind of
That's fine.
I'm basically trying to like stay to the side of the door and open it
Put
carefully.
him on the corner of the building.
If you want to move your token off of the grid, you can also hold down the Alt button, and it allows you to place it different places.
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Mind blown.
All right, roll an investigation while you're there.
Okay.
Let's
The
see.
other skill that I have no points in. Okay.
All right, let's see. Let's see. This particular goblin.
Cha-ching,
Oh,
cha-ching,
yeah.
cha-ching.
This goblin just got zapped. There's a cat that landed in front of him and a dragonborn that's behind him now. He's going to... Yeah, he's going to go ahead and take the bonus action, disengage. Actually, no, he's going to take the action to disengage. And he's going to run over here and dive into this building, and he's going to try to hide.
He's running with the shakes, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Does Rivet get a chance to hit him on his way out?
Not if you use the action to disengage.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So, yeah, he ran from you, Rivik, and he disappeared into that house, jumped over the boulder, and seems to be maybe hiding somewhere in that debris field over there.
I'm not going in there without my buddy, so it's not happening.
Can I? Oh, it's not my turn. Octavio.
All right.
It is Octavio's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and head that way, but I'm not gonna just like jump in. I kind of want to like look around and make sure there's no kind of trap or anything.
Okay. Roll either investigation or perception, whichever one you prefer.
Okay.
Sorry. Just a second. You're fine to do your roll.
Oh my god. Should have just ran in.
It's
That rock
completely
is your way.
it's completely clear. Also, message to Droon. But you can absolutely. There's nobody in here. That goblin clearly left.
Left.
What do you mean left? He's in the building.
Don't worry, Octavio.
Probably.
I've got an idea to smoke him out.
Oh,
Might
Oh
have-
no!
He might have went out. He might have went out a door on the other side.
is there a door on the other side?
That's a good question.
As I yell over to Droon, do you see anything?
Alright, so you've gone up to the boulder, you look around, and it looks clear inside there. What do you want to do? You still have your action.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna walk further in
Okay.
and see if I see a door. Or
Let's see. This particular building, this is... Sorry. This will be great. So as you walk into the building, you hear some noise and some shifting. All of a sudden, out of the back corner of this particular house, towards you leaps this.
whoa.
Oh!
It seems to be a small flying cat, and its wings are like it's like "Row!" towards you, and then like running out of.
I'll row at it back. Like,
Two cats hissing at each other.
Yeah, pretty much.
Territorial fight.
Do you do like the back arch thing too?
Yes.
oh yeah.
The hackles.
You can't see it.
I don't care. I'm looking at the picture.
So he jumps out at me, or is he
Yeah.
trying to get around me?
It looks like he's trying to get around you, but you're kind of between him and freedom.
Okay. I am gonna try to grab it.
Just don't hurt it.
All right. Go ahead and roll an acrobatics
Okay.
Don't hurt it.
or athletics, whichever you're better at. Your choice.
Don't hurt it. Please don't hurt it. Please don't hurt it.
He said he's trying to grab it, not kill
I
it.
know, but-
Well, look what happened when you tried to grab the goblin.
Claws
I asked him
retracted.
if.
And the chicken.
Claws retracted.
Yeah.
Not kitty.
All right. Go ahead. Athletics. All right. So you reach out with your hands, and it like stands up on its back claws, and like both of its claws came out, but you've got it right on the belly, and it's doing the typical cat thing, trying to gnaw on your hand, and
You just tickle the crap out of its belly.
yeah. but you've got it. You've got it in your hand.
All right, I'm like holding it while it's like shaking around.
Yeah, and it's trying to like wings are trying to flap to try to get away from you right this moment in time. That brings up to Char.
Well, I don't want to catch the kitty on fire. So,
Yeah, please don't.
oh, wait, I don't want to draw. Hold on.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
While they're doing that, I'm going to. Can I see inside this hut here?
You can see inside that hut.
I'd like to look in there
Sure.
because I don't see any other evident danger at this moment.
You can either roll investigation or perception, whichever is better for you.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter. Yeah. 12.
All right. Message to Dan there.
You got it.
All right. Let's see. You can see in the southwest corner something, and I will send that message to you.
Okay.
It's easier this way. Alright. Do you want to go in for that?
I do.
Okay, so put yourself inside the house then. Alright. Then that's going to go ahead and bring up Rivik, because I'm going to take your action to retrieve this.
Crap. I'd like to move towards Droon
Okay.
and
Go away! This is my loot! I was kidding.
talk to Droon. Droon, do you see anything?
He'll be like, as he's about to go in, he'll turn his head and say, no, it looks clear from here. We'll know when I get inside, I guess.
Kitty,
Alright,
kitty,
man.
kitty.
Do you want to do anything with your action, Rivik?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Melancholy Degoria?
Mm-hmm. I wish I knew about the cat. I want the cat kitty.
What are you gonna do, though?
I'm just gonna start heading to where everybody is, so I'm not alone. I'm bringing the melon with me.
Okay. Guys, look what I found! Lunch! I got lunch!
There's goblins all around. We can get meat from them. Goblin meat. It won't be that bad.
It's gonna look super shifty-eyed back at all the other people and just be like, oh no, bro.
Alright, you want to start moving that way then? That brings up Droon.
Well, I'm gonna do what I was gonna do, and I will go in and investigate the things that are in here.
Okay.
The two sacks that I found.
Working on that for you, just a minute. Alright. As you are doing all that, this goblin, whose turn it is, he's gonna do something here.
So
What
basically,
goblin?
I'm gonna take a couple items from this, I guess, and then I'm gonna exit the tower and just kind of drop the 2 sacks, like right here next to the door.
Okay. Message to Dan.
Okay.
Brings up Octavio.
Excuse me.
Write down whatever it is that you took on your character sheets, please.
I'm gonna try to calm the creature that I have and just be like, "Kitty, no fly," and like make my way over to the noises that I'm hearing.
All right. Do an animal handling.
Just like snap a big rubber band around it so it can't fly.
It's still
No,
trying.
That's what you do with goats.
You know, it's still trying to struggle quite a bit. Maybe being part feline, you understand that like your hands, your paws are covered in blood, and it seems to be like trying to get away from that. So it's panicking a bit, but it hasn't escaped.
Okay.
As you make your way to the back of the building, you can see the goblins trying to like crawl through like 2 boards that have been broken in the back, and it's trying to like fit its head, but it's stuck.
Hit it on the backside with your mace. Hey, did I ever give you your axe back?
Well, that's a good question because we were grouped together, but we never officially.
I think in one of those like
did the
cartoon
transition.
action movie shows, I literally just chucked it to you.
Okay.
You know,
Or
as I
even
pulled it out
better,
of the door, I just chucked it at you, and you caught it like there was no problem.
or it's even better. It's like one of those action movies where they never reload their gun. Like he'll throw the axe, or get it stuck in something, and in the next scene he has it back in his hand.
That's a true Infinity clip.
In any scene, I can just pull out an axe no matter what happens.
Yep.
It's Hermione Granger's purse.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
I'm sorry. How do I whisper to you? Will?
/W and then type the letter G, and it should come up with like my name. Select my name, and then you'd be able to send.
Oh, so gnarly.
Yeah. Or,
Okay.
yeah. What you got, Octavio?
At this point, I'm not playing with these goblins, so I'm gonna try to, for the sake of simplicity, I'm just gonna go over and just like kill this fish in a bucket.
Okay. You have advantage because he's like got his head stuck in the floorboards, like trying to like squeeze his way. That's what the sound was like the floorboard scream.
There's 2 of them in there?
That hit for sure. No, there's one.
Remember, Tot Dad.
Oh, that's Todd.
Yeah, and that goblin is dead. And officially, you guys are out of combat now.
Killed in the buttocks.
So Dagoria can come see the kitty even though she doesn't know about it?
She can definitely come see the kitty. Hold on just a minute. Well, you can go see the kitty. Go do the kitty thing.
She's gonna come over. She's checking things out, and then she's gonna notice Kitty.
And she's gonna clap her hands to her face and go.
Yeah, it's like I imagine like it's like scratching me and like trying to get away on one side while I have the axe in the other hand, and I look and see the look on Degoria's face, and I'm just gonna like walk over and just give it to her.
Adorable, vicious little beast!
Okay, Degoria, I want you to roll an animal handling.
Okay, I hope I roll high. Please roll high. Please, 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 please.
Mama needs a new pet.
Well, I was gonna get. Ooh!
Oh!
Nat 20.
Bingo, bango, bongo.
All right. All right. Let's see.
Will already knows this is. She always wants some kind of animal pet.
Yep.
Kitty with wings that can get things off high shelves for me.
Okay, Degoria. I do believe that in your journal now you will have a tressum.
Yay!
I also believe that you can potentially move the token around. Why don't you try to move the token for me? If you can't, let me know.
Yep.
Okay.
Tresemme, ooh la la.
All right. Let's see. Let me check to see if there's any sort of indication on this particular. Yeah. The cat calms the tressum, calms instantly to your touch, curls up in your hands, and begins to purr. So you now have a pet tressum.
Really quick, is it a female or male? Because I have a name, but it's a female name.
This has a name.
Okay.
Do you want? I wasn't going to tell you its name,
Carl.
but I will.
I'd like to know the. I just would like to know the name.
I can whisper it to you. That is.
I mean, with a 20 animal handling, I guess she figured the name out at the same time.
Ooh, I'm stuck between the two names now.
Yeah, Dinkmeister isn't very good.
Dinkmeister.
Alright. I'm just gonna call it by the name you gave me.
Okay, that's fine. There's, I believe, Tachar, you've already gotten the loot from
I
the
did.
house that you're in. Droon, you've got the loot from the house you're in. Octavio, this house looks like it was in process of being looted, but does not look like the goblins have fully had an opportunity to go through here.
Okay, Yeah, because I'm really good at investigation and perception.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
we've seen how that goes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. But I
Move
will
around the
check.
rock
I would like to
first.
check. You know, I saw those, people earlier, so I would like to go back and check and see what's going on there.
Sure. Pick your stat, investigation or perception, and make your roll. Also, because you have the NPC strapped to your back, anything that you do find, I will put in party chat, just so you are aware.
I haven't seen the roll yet, so I'm going to go ahead and re-roll. I forgot to take it off advantage again.
That's fine. Go for it. Oh, that's not bad. You can find. Bah.
I could hear you clicking your pen.
What kind of tiny town is this? Who keeps tax records in the Dark Ages? Sheriff of Nottingham or something.
Interesting. So, I want to look at those documents
Okay.
and see exactly like what they are.
One of them seems to be the land ownership document for the island to the south there for Lady Nander. Seems to indicate that the chunk of land has been bestowed to the Nandor land. There also seems to be some tax records from the Lion Shield Cloister, which happens to be the building here, as well as some tax records from the inn, and as well some tax records from the temple, but there's also an attached document where the temple has applied for tax exemption.
Of course.
There's the name Melintha Zelbrin is the signature on almost all these tax documents. You also happen to see the land document for the Nesper farm. The Agnor residence, the Summerhawk residence, Holovarn farm, Ostra farm, Driffendale residence.
Interesting. Now, are these essentially like records, like a accountant or lawyer would keep, or like a city hall, or are these actual like deeds of ownership?
Looks to be like they are more official documents, but not like the official. It looks like potentially the person that lived in this establishment might have been the village's notary and record keeper.
Right. Okay.
Most of the documents have some sort of official standing, but you suspect that these wouldn't like allow you to claim the house or that chunk of land. More like for record purposes in the town. The original documents are probably kept somewhere else.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I am going to go ahead and take the coin that I find.
Okay.
And I will also take some scrolls and pins.
Sure. Let's see. In this particular place, I'm going to roll a d20. You can find 6 blank scrolls.
Cool.
Well, with that noise, it will be time for our halfway break. As looks like Rivik and Droon were trying to trade some bow and arrow, but and a couple sacks of junk, but Rivik politely refused.
Rivik's being a butt about it.
Well,
Shut up and take my garbage!
Cleric wouldn't use a bow and arrow. Can't even use a bow and arrow.
Yeah. Oh, they can't? Oh.
I was literally.
I know. I saw that.
playing my part.
I forgot that mechanically they can't use them.
I was literally playing my part.
So, guys, we'll be back in approximately 10 minutes. So, we will see you guys in 10.
Alright. See ya.
Break!
Peace.
Alright, we are back from our 10-minute break, which no time passed for you guys at home. I went ahead for the player's sake and put a red check mark on all the buildings that you have been in. So if you want to scroll around and check that out, you can do that. And see all the places that you have checked out. Places that you have not checked out.
Okay, so, well, now that we've cleared this area out, perhaps we should take one last look at the, that windmill over there. See if there's anybody in there.
Dang, Jarrett, that's an impressive Lego collection.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, Jared. I can't see it, but
You can't see it?
Yeah, there's turning windmill over yonder. You guys can
I'm
hear
already
it.
on my way there, guys. Let's go.
Do the the Scooby-Doo running sound effects where they charge up their run and then dash away?
I have to bring relics with me.
He'll get to about this crossroads here, and then he'll stop and watch everybody else kind of walk up the hill.
Okay.
He's also kind of glancing at this bridge over here, trying to think about how they're going to get across, if there's any survivors. Because that's his
exactly
ultimate
what I was thinking.
goal. Oh, yeah?
If we can get enough lift.
Well, yeah, how strong is a Tressim anyway?
Who's the smallest?
How
Probably
tall
be
am
Rhea.
I? How tall am I anyway? Like, how much do I
Actually,
weigh?
Tot's the smallest.
I'm not letting that thing touch my cat.
Uh-oh.
The only good goblin's a dead goblin, and we've proven that lately.
Other than Tot's knocked out on your back.
Tachar, as you are approaching the hill to this particular windmill, in the muddy side of the hill, you can clearly tell there are 2 sets of goblin tracks.
I lay on my back and roll back down this hill to let everybody else know what I find.
Having fun, are we?
I didn't want them to see me. And if they saw me, they might think that I was just dead.
I mean,
mean,
there's
hey.
more than one way to do this, so...
It's true. That's thinking like a goblin, which is not at all.
What is that? Oh, he's dead. You see him rolling down the hill.
Yeah. One moment he was alive, and the next moment, just dead.
Are we
I saw
rolling
2
initiative
tracks.
already?
No, I'm bringing it up just in case you guys decide to
I
go.
saw 2 tracks going up to the windmill. They looked like filthy goblins.
Let's go get him.
I smell heresy.
I agree.
Is that moving you guys around at all?
Yes.
No.
No.
Not me.
Not me.
That's weird. It's like not moving half of you guys.
Is it supposed to move us?
Yeah. It's supposed to
What are you
like...
doing?
Well, oh, I'm on the wrong... Nah, that'll move you.
Yeah.
There you go. Alright. Sorry. It's supposed to center you, the whole group, on like wherever I ping, just in case somebody gets lost. I use it to recenter the recording map. Because I kind of keep an eye on it out of the corner of my eye. So, anyway. Back to what we were doing. Back to Dungeons and Dragons.
There's 2 goblins up there. Let's sneak around the back and go get them.
I'm gonna ask. Was it Tachar that rolled down the hill and said that to us?
I did.
Okay. So, I guess before we start moving back in,
Yes, before I took off, you talked to me.
Yes. Did the tracks lead up to the windmill?
Yes.
Okay. Because Will didn't specifically say that there were tracks leading straight up into the windmill,
Yes.
technically. So
I'm hiding behind the rock right now, waiting for y'all.
we're like a bunch of cronks. Just yeah.
I'm just thinking Pink Panther.
I'm just gonna make a bunch of Disney references.
What's up, Rivik?
All is well. For the moment.
I'm gonna make my way down this path over to these ruins and kind of like peek over the wall inside. I'm gonna try and like wherever the
falling
wall-
rock.
Distracted.
A falling rock punched through the roof of this tower, collapsing everything but the outermost wall. A search of the debris unearthed the broken remains of a ladder and battered wooden door with broken hinges.
Okay. Oh, is the door whole? Like mostly whole,
No.
or is it splintered? Okay. All right. Just making sure.
You were gonna use that door as a shield.
No, I was not.
He was gonna open it.
I was gonna try and use it to fix the bridge.
Ooh.
It's a 20-foot gap.
Let's
Like I
start.
said, try.
I'm gonna sneak up. I'm gonna sneak up to the windmill. Can I use some stealth?
Sure can. Go ahead and roll some stealth.
If we get enough doors that are whole, we can lash them together and make one of those rope bridges.
Okay. Yeah. You can definitely sneak up on the windmill. It doesn't hear you coming.
Good. It was making a lot of noise, so I figured it wouldn't.
Yep.
Does is there any windows?
There are no windows. There only seems to be one door on this particular thing. located right there.
I would like to wait till my other party members join me, and
Okay.
then I would like to crack that door open stealthily.
All right. Octavio moves up behind you, and as does Tot on his back. Looks like everybody's kind of sneaking up towards the windmill.
This is gonna be
We all
that
need a little
moment we
stealth
run
there.
in. It's gonna be that moment in like Disney movies where they all sneak up to a door, they run in, and then nothing's inside the.
Yeah, they're just like, ah! Or like Big Hero 6. They get scared by the pigeon.
Love Big Hero 6.
All right. So T'Char and everybody has snuck up to the side of the windmill. What are you guys gonna do now?
Quote unquote, everybody.
I'm just gonna crack the door stealthily, if that's okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll a stealth.
Nice.
How about that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, did you see
Oh, yeah.
how hard that thing was flung onto the board?
Wait a minute. I think one of my cohorts oiled the hinges for me right before I did
Nice.
that. Unlike the window.
Yeah. We're just gonna carry a can of oil with us wherever we go. Just on all the hinges before we open doors.
Makes sense.
That's way too smart for these times.
And I was hoping it would go without saying, Will, that I was going to look in when I opened it. Oh, okay.
Yup.
Dang, man. That's a solid
Crap.
stealth roll.
You know what? Do I see anything else inside worth my while other than those guys?
Let's see. It is dark, gloomy, filled with wooden gears and cogs.
I would like to use my tinderbox and catch this thing on fire.
Oh my god.
From the
We're gonna
outside?
burn down the windmill.
Yeah, it looks like it's got some kind of, thatching or something like that. I don't want to be inside and catch it on fire.
Murder hobos.
Okay, I'm gonna
silently
actually, hold
close
on,
the door.
Hold on, Will. I got an idea here.
Okay.
I do have an oil lamp and a tinderbox. Can I make a Molotov cocktail?
I will certainly allow you to make a Molotov cocktail, but the lanterns are typically made out of brass.
Oh,
so
then how about
you'd have to have some sort of a vial to pour the oil in to really make a Molotov cocktail.
Oh! You know what's great? I think I picked up. Where are they? I know I picked them up.
I think one of my partners here may have something of that nature.
Oh, where is it? I have to get to my
Inventory, your equipment.
my inventory.
Okay.
Treasure.
All right.
Where is it? I have 3 empty vials.
He's so excited. I've never seen anybody more excited to burn down a windmill.
I know. Okay. So you unstopper the vials and you transfer the oil from the oil lamp into some of the vials.
Yes.
Now you've got oil-filled vials, and I imagine you take some of cloth from like your cloak or
That
short.
or the oil lamp wick. Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah, you could use a dagger and cut it into smaller spots and kind of jam it into the vials. Okay.
Okay.
And then you use your
We were able to make 3, correct? So we got 3
Sure.
attempts here.
yeah
So
3.
I'll take those 3 vials out of my treasure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna as we already have kind of worked towards this idea here. I am going to let everybody in on that there are 2 goblins in the rafters. I feel that they would have the advantage on us since they're up high if we just went in. I think we should smoke these G-bags out.
G-bags? Speaking in tongues.
Okay. With is anybody gonna help him make these Molotov cocktails? Or
I offer
Gloria-
the vials.
morning?
Gloria's just standing back with her.
I want to know first off, am I going to use athletics to chuck this thing, or is that what we're looking at?
You could use athletics to chuck it, because I imagine you're going to be throwing it hard enough to try to like hit it off of a wall.
Yeah.
Okay, but what I would like is, since this is your ingenious idea, I'd kind of like to see a check to see like how well these Molotov cocktails are made. So
Alright,
let's
so-
go with a survival roll for like the pouring and putting the wick in there. I'm thinking
I would like to
MacGyver
know-
here.
I would like to know who is helping me here, who has high survival.
Clearly Rivik gave you the vials, so I'm gonna go ahead and grant you advantage on this because you have.
He's the cleric of the
the help.
forge, so
Yeah.
he should know how to craft things.
Oh, that's very true.
Rivik,
Yeah.
Rivik has a 4?
No, he's a cleric of the forge.
Oh, okay. Yes. All right. With advantage.
Yeah.
But cross your fingers to see exactly how well we did.
Explodes in your hand.
Oh! Oh, low, dude.
Wow.
Well,
We should have used a funnel.
so yes, clearly you should have used something to help pour the liquid in because the vials are about half full. So rather than 1d6 worth of fire damage, they're only going to do 1d4 worth of fire damage.
That's what -1 survival does for y'all.
But you do have 3 Molotov vial cocktails, Mordenkainen vial, Mordenkainen cocktail. Trying to make a reference to the realm here. What are you gonna do with these things? You gonna light them and?
Hey, my secondary question here would be: does lightning catch buildings on fire?
Like a thatch roof.
Yeah, but you also used your breath weapon earlier, so you don't get that back until a long rest.
Oh.
Can the cleric sacred flame them?
I do not
Roof?
believe that the sacred flame allows you to target an object.
Okay, I guess we're
I
throwing,
think
guys.
I think that's
And lady.
sure.
Call
I have
him
fire-
dagger
wait,
for
wait,
duds.
wait. What about, I have fairy fire.
Yes, but that's not a.
Actually, fire.
Okay. I was
Okay.
just checking.
Lady and gentlemen, I think we are going to be chucking these poorly made Molotov cocktails.
I'm gonna be standing back.
I mean, what
Who
other?
all wants
I
a
can't click
turn?
my
I will
character
throw
over the
one. We
die.
have 2 others.
Oh,
Rivik
I'll check one.
and who else?
Nope.
The dice on the board are covering the character.
Then
Sure.
click on them.
Just click on them.
Oh, there we go. I'll also, I guess, throw a vial. We can step it back a little bit, though, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are throwing these.
I've got
So, go ahead.
Are we ready?
What's the plan here? Are you guys throwing at the same time? 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna. I think we should throw one at a time.
Okay, so one, and then another, and then another.
Yes, until I think we might want to save some if if the first one catches, then we can keep the other
Actually,
for later.
if I stand on the path, I have a question. If I stand on the path that leads up to the windmill, will the goblins see me? There's no windows. So
It's
on the
got a
That's what the door is,
door.
but the door is closed currently.
Yeah.
Eat the jar, close the door. So you know what? I got a nice plan.
Okay.
You guys stand here and throw your. I'm gonna give my Molotov cocktail to Octavio. So
So
he's gonna throw 2.
the
And I'm gonna stand in front of the door, and if they run out, I'm gonna roast those mother.
Okay.
I'm gonna roast
you
those
be ready.
goblins
You be
with
ready.
my acid breath.
So there is the fact that the windmill is 45 feet tall. Also, so
You
how
gotta be like right up against it in order to try and hit close to the roof.
so like where the it doesn't tell me whether or not this thing is made out of wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I love to do, and ask one of you. I think since this is to charge, I'm gonna ask Justin for you to decide whether or not you want this to be a highs or lows. So the way this is gonna work is you pick highs or lows. It's 50-50. If the percentage dice wind up on the side that you've picked, it's wood. So that's in the favor of the party. If the dice wind up on the other side, then this thing is made out of stone, and only the top is made out of wood.
Okay, I right when you said that, highs popped into my head. So
Okay, all right.
highs.
I'm gonna go ahead and make my D100 roll. That is a 79, so that is above 50%. So this is a wooden clear. Okay, so
Fantastic. My backup was to affix one of these suckers to an arrow.
okay. Rivik, you want to be on the path because you said you wanted to take position out front of the door and get ready should these guys come running out to use your breath weapon on them, right?
Yeah.
All right.
It kills all in a it hurts all in a 30-foot radius, so I can just. Yeah.
It's 5 foot
Wait,
line,
wait.
30 foot straight.
Yeah,
like a line.
make sure you're throwing it straight at the door.
Yeah.
So basically, as soon as the door opens, you're just like, bah!
Okay, and then you guys, how you gonna throw one? You light it, throw it, light it, throw it, light it, throw it, or are you gonna do 1, 2, 3?
What's your athletics, Octavio?
It's 6.
Oh, perfect. Okay, we're the same, so it don't matter who's
Damn.
got them.
All right,
Nice.
all right.
All right.
Who's
I got
lighting
my
them?
Tinder. I got the tinder box. I'm
All right.
lighting them.
All right.
Do I need to roll something to light them, or
No,
I
talk,
just do light them?
talk. You light the first vial, and give me that athletics. Woof.
Come on, baby. Oh wait, sorry. Hold on. Shoot.
Sorry.
How did that get back on there?
That's fine.
It was the 18.
That's fine.
It was the first roll of the two, so I that's what I would be doing. So the entire time, like, Drune is looking at the boulder and stuff, and then, a few seconds pass, he turns back towards the party to see what they're up to, and he sees them doing something, but he doesn't know what they're doing until Octavio starts lighting something, and then he hurls it at the building, and at this point, he's like, What are you guys doing?
There's goblins in the windmill.
Marshmallows.
So you're gonna destroy one of the few buildings left in the town that's not been bouldered? What are
Gloria's
these
just
people-
sitting.
As you say that, this vial cracks on the side, and flames just whoosh up the side of it. Up the side.
Gloria's
He's gonna be like, "What have you done?"
Watching. Gloria's just sitting on the ground watching.
Okay, you're gonna take out your tinder. Clearly, it started to burn, but you're gonna take out your tinder box. You strike it a couple times, and this time Octavio's gonna throw.
Yeah. You want to go around to the other side? Burn this
Okay.
thing evenly.
Sure.
I purposely waited to say anything until you guys threw it, so it's because I wanted it to burn too, but I have to play my character as a good person, so
Okay,
I have to say something.
okay,
I'm a good
Octavio.
guy, and there's goblins in there. We're killing goblins. This is
But
for the
are
good
you-
of
are
the
you-
town.
Roll
I'm
your
saving our lives. We need to do this thoughtfully.
roll your athletics, sir.
Yeah, no big deal. Just burn down their source of grain and everything else.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay, so the second vial cracks on the side of it, and this time the flames just whoosh. Everybody kind of gets that flame hotness, kind of burning towards you.
I roll back down the hill.
Let's see.
Just
All
throw
right.
it and you just go still plank and then just fall and roll.
All right, so it takes only about 30 seconds or so for this thing to just kind of woof go up. Rivik, are you throwing yours?
No. I gave my
he
second one to
Octavio.
Octavio.
He's gonna hold. I don't know. Are you holding on to that last
Yeah, I'm
one?
holding it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
All right, so the two vials, the top half of this thing just whoosh, like it's dry kindling, just goes up in this roar of flames, and within seconds of that thing going up, the front door slams open, smoke comes pouring out of it. Rivik, do you want
I
to
have
do?
to roll the hit first.
No,
Right?
just roll your click your
damage
breath
it.
weapon. They have to
Alright, cool.
avoid it.
Yeah, it's a save or suck.
Yeah.
9.
Okay.
Wow,
The
she's
first.
15.
Oh, the first. Oh, so literally the first goblin has got like his hands on his eyes as he's running out, like right into the blast, full on, just like his face melts away and his like head just disintegrates as his body takes a couple of more steps and then just like falls off to the side.
This is Terminator 2 all over again, dude. Nuclear bomb scene is.
Second goblin is a little bit luckier and turned to like the side to like dive out of the way, but still gets smattered all over his side, and like it eats it away. You can see the goblin's heart beating for a couple of seconds as he's like,
We destroyed
and, like, dies.
Oh my god.
I'll set it.
Like-
I've said it before, and I'll say it again.
30 seconds later, the windmill starts to teeter back and forth. I want everybody to roll initiative at this point in time.
All of us have
Click
to roll
on your
it.
person.
Yeah, click on your person and roll initiative.
Oh, crappy.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Oh my
Well,
god.
it's double my previous one.
Octavio, you got a
Hang on.
6.
I
14.
accidentally forgot to click on my
Oh,
token.
yeah.
That's fine.
I just roll again, or
I got you. I got
thank
you.
you.
Let's
Is
see.
does Relix have to or no?
No, he's fine. All right. Let's see. Droon, you got a 6-2. Wow, you guys are like. so this
We
is,
were all excited about the fire.
Yeah.
Will.
It's curse, man.
Wow.
Okay, so like the tower just sways back and forth for a few seconds and then starts heading over towards the east and crack smash down onto the ground. With a 6, Octavio, I want you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You can have advantage on this, why not?
Okay. You may have to help me out. Where is the saving throw on the
It's
table?
It's top
Underneath
left,
proficiency
right
bonus.
under proficiency bonus.
Okay. Gotcha. Dexterity.
Wait, who are we fighting?
All
You
right,
have it set to.
that's fine.
Wow.
Yeah. Holy crap.
That's
dude.
fine. So, Octavio, this building comes crashing down like right in front of you, and like one of those anime characters, you just get that blast of like hot air. All of your fur just kind of goes back, and your face is singed a little bit, but no damage or anything happens from it. And you are like done burned the poor Nightstone.
I run over to him and be like, "Dude, are you okay?
The
Where are your eyebrows?"
I think I'm okay. I'm like looking around, like dazed.
second, your eyes are all dry.
And then I'm gonna say,
Yeah.
"That was freaking awesome."
That was awesome!
Wait, does Degorio still have her melon? I just realized that
Sure.
'cause she's holding
Yes.
the cat.
You have your
She's
melon.
got the melon and the cat.
So now there's a big, huge bonfire going there, spewing black smoke into the air.
We've definitely alerted everything around us that we are here.
Just a bit.
This is the easy cleanup, okay?
While this is going on, Droon is gonna stomp away,
Okay.
and he'll just be like, "What a waste!" and he'll he's gonna go over to the bridge, and kind of investigate the bridge and see its overall condition.
Okay. If you want to investigate the bitch, then roll yourself an investigation. Octavio, don't forget to take off advantage on your character sheet when you get a chance.
10
Yeah,
All
I
right.
love rolling less than 10.
You see water.
Yeah, it's a 15-foot gap. At least 15 foot. It looks bigger. It's maybe even 20 feet. Yeah.
It's big.
Yeah. It's a big gap.
If we're not fighting, can we move our characters?
Yeah, you can move your characters.
I'm just gonna.
This is just creepy music playing in the background. This is not fight music, so.
I wish there was a way to connect the cat token to my token, so I didn't have to move both
You
all the
don't
time.
actually have to have the token out right now.
Okay, how do I put it up? How do I hide it or what? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you should be able to take the Tressum from your journal. If you do it like your character sheet, you should be able to drag it out just like you do your token. It should allow you to put it back on the map.
Okay.
If not, then I can do it for you.
Yeah.
So, alright. You have just successfully burned down the Nightstone windmill.
Bye, Char. We're just leaving you there.
Oh,
He's
I'm gonna roll down
he's
the
like
hill.
he's like this.
He's admiring his work.
Yeah. Exactly.
I knew it would work.
I get the feeling.
Wait, where does everybody go?
I get the feeling that by the end of this campaign, I'm not going to be a paladin anymore. I really get that feeling.
Well,
I
I'm
mean-
trying to figure out what kind of monk I am.
Clearly a pyro monk.
Well,
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
a firebender.
I was trying to save everybody's life so they wouldn't get injured. Outside of those goblins.
Now everybody's down at the bridge.
So,
How far is it down to the water?
Let's see. Hold on just a minute. It is 10, 20 feet on the low end and 25 feet on the high end.
Okay.
We're not getting it.
So
Well-
if someone fell,
It might hurt, might land you in the water, depends.
okay.
You said the
Is
gap
there a
was-
current? Sorry.
oh, you go ahead. You were talking first.
Is there a current?
Do you want to go up and take a look?
Yes, please.
Alright, go up and either roll perception or investigation.
I pushed it off.
Druid,
I'm just
you
kidding.
see me roasted that windmill? There were goblins inside. I melted them.
Where'd you go, man?
I would like
Do
to
this.
officially not move
Okay.
this turn.
Okay, so you reset your feline agility.
Yes.
Alright, you're just standing around like tapping your toe.
I got 23.
Alright. Taking a look, the moat doesn't have like a strong current. There's a small, gentle current. Looking here, this is only about a 15-foot gap. You figure that anyone that has a pretty good strength score could possibly jump it. You figure that it wouldn't be extremely difficult to jump from the lower end to the higher end, but it might be a little bit scary and you'd have to be sure on your feet to jump from the higher end down to the lower end.
Okay. So that's better than lower end jumping up to the higher end.
It looks to be about the same difficulty. It's just one of them is going to require leg power, and one of them is going to require landing and not falling on your face.
Okay.
One is probably more athletic, and one is more acrobatic.
Who
So-
has the higher strength?
Droon's going to call out. He's going to cup his hands to his mouth and call over towards the keep. Hello! Is anybody alive over there? He's going to wait for a response.
Okay. After a couple of minutes, some people come walking out. Hold on because for some reason, even though they're here, their tokens aren't on this particular map, so I have to
Make them.
no, I have to find them,
Oh.
which is really dumb. Why are they not miscellaneous humanoids? There they are. Okay. We'll drag this guy out. And then we'll go... Ah, no. So, you guys are down here now. 4 people in uniform walk out. Go ahead and reveal that section there. One of them yells over, "Hell!" And they come walking down. How goes it, travelers?
Droon will kind of chuckle a little bit, and he'll say, "Well met. It has been quite the journey, though you seem no worse to wear for given the current circumstances."
Yes, it's been a trying day for sure for us. My name is Sidori Hunlar. This is Torum Breck, Alaria Winterspell, and Kayleen Zam.
And so, first of all, I'm not going to remember those names at all.
Yeah, I was gonna say all of us
personally
forgot their names.
I'm just like,
now.
nope.
Sorry. Okay.
And then he'll introduce himself. And I am Droon of the Lord's Alliance. I am here with some compatriots of mine to hunt goblins. Apparently, we believe we have cleared out the majority, if not all, of the vermin from your town. Unfortunately, they caused some damage.
Yes, like that burning windmill.
Yes,
Totally the goblins'
that
fault.
wasn't burning just a few minutes ago.
2 goblins came out and it was on fire. I really don't know what happened.
That's
Gloria,
it's all right.
Gloria's just gonna give him a little salute, but say nothing. She's got her cat. She's good.
Goblins are wanted destruction type of creatures. They're a scum of the face of this planet.
The realm.
The realm. Listen, there's... Well, you're here for Lady Nandor's bounty. We have some bad news. Lady Nandor was in the Great Hall when the roof collapsed. She was buried under the rubble and died before anyone could reach her.
Oh no!
What? I mean, that's
this
terrible.
worked
But
for nothing.
money!
What exactly happened here? Obviously, you were survivors.
Yes.
You may have seen what went on.
Yes. Nightstone was bombarded by rocks dropped from a giant castle in the sky. The keep was cut off from the village when a rock tore away part of the bridge. With nowhere to hide, the people of the village lowered the drawbridge and fled north. In the event of attack, the villagers are supposed to retreat here to the keep, but with the bridge out, that was no longer an option. North of Nightstone, about a mile away, are some bat caves. The villagers probably hid there. Several guards stationed from the village fled north with the villagers. Once the villagers had fled, 4 pale-skinned giants descended from the sky, uprooted the Nightstone in the village square, and took it back to their castle. The Cloud Castle lapsed soon thereafter, drifting eastward.
Well, at least we know the goblins aren't crazy. Weren't crazy.
Yes, the Nightstone, that's where the village takes its name from, was an obsidian obelisk that stood about 15 feet tall out of the ground. Had runes written in it. Scholars said that those runes happened to be letters in giant.
I think I can read giant.
I can't.
So, well,
I can also.
your people might be in danger. Some of the goblins, before they died, told us of one of their warrens to the north or northwest. So, but first we need to help you get across this bridge.
Yes, this
You have
looks very dangerous.
I may have an idea, but do you have anything that could aid us in reconstructing the bridge, however temporary?
None of us know anything about construction.
I have knowledge in history. History include bridges.
Might tell you how other people used to build bridges, but not
Yeah, that's
necessarily
what I. That's what I
how
was
do you
thinking.
exactly do it?
As a cleric of the Forge?
Yeah.
Sure!
Yeah.
Would you like to access your Cleric of the Forge history knowledge banks and see what might work?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Do you do a knowledge check to see if you can come up with ideas?
Yeah, sure, why not?
A knowledge check or a history check?
Just do a history check, that'll work.
Okay. Nah, that sucks.
Send it a cockeyed dice.
As a
Kinda
forge cleric, you spend most of your time forging weapons and armor and metal things, and this is a wooden bridge over a river. Your personal knowledge lacks any of that training.
Unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
How tall are those columns that are perimetering the main city?
These here,
The wall. Yeah.
Yes.
these are 15 feet tall.
And that happens to be the exact length of the gap?
It does.
Hmm.
You have
And
an idea?
I would assume that some of the 15 feet is what above the ground, so there's probably maybe 1 to 2 feet, if not more, under the ground, holding them up.
You'd assume so, sure.
So I don't know how we'd get some of these out, but we could use some of these perimeter logs to maybe lay down. All we'd need is 1 to 2 to 3.
That's honestly exactly what I've been thinking this time. Like while we've been sitting here talking, I'm just like, we should get some of those.
I received your telepathy.
Yeah.
I don't have that skill, but I heard something.
Y5.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I suppose if the party wants to work together to dig some of the bracing out along here, you could do it. How many people want to dig, and what are you going to use to dig?
Would a frying pan work? I got my frying pan.
I mean, you do remember that there was the Lion's Shield Cloister, which is
Yes,
essentially a adventuring gear place.
Mm-hmm.
It's a trading post, and
So-
it says characters who search the trading post can find anything in the adventuring gear table in Chapter 5 of the player's handbook that is worth 10 gold pieces or less. Roll 1d4 to determine how many of each item can be found. How many shovels can you find in here?
Or a pickaxe?
Or pickaxe. Let me roll a d4. You can find 1 shovel
Ooh.
and 3 pickaxes.
Ooh. Look what I found, guys! I carry them back down.
Dig, dig,
Who
dig,
wants a pickaxe?
diggity, dig,
On a
dig.
pickaxe.
If no one
I'll
else
take
wants one, I'll take one. But give me
Would-
one moment. I'll be right back.
I have a silk rope. I would like to attach that to the top, so that way it doesn't fall into the moat.
Okay, sure.
Oh, to guide how it falls. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, working together with, what, 1, 2, 3, 3 of you guys? Everybody but Degoria, sounds like?
Droon is gonna run off to this tower real quick. He's gonna check up on another idea he had.
Okay. Alright, so
just
2 of you guys.
Yeah, for now at least.
Alright.
Droon wants to check out the ladder that's in the tower.
Okay.
The tower's 20 feet tall, basically, right?
Uh-huh.
So he's gonna test the ladder and see if he can move it, or is it bolted, or is it attached?
Inside each tower is a wooden ladder that leads to an unlocked trapdoor in the roof. I'm gonna say that it's not bolted down because it doesn't tell me whether it is or not. So you can move the ladder, but you realize that like the ladder's 20 feet tall and like getting it
out the door,
8 foot tall door.
Okay.
Unless you climb up, go to the roof, and then like set the ladder down on the outside, and then climb down the ladder outside.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Ian.
That's what. Well, yeah. As he was saying that, I'm like, oh, he's right. I'll probably just pick it up. So yeah, he'll do that. He'll climb to the top of the tower, and then he'll
pull the ladder up,
kick open the trapdoor, pull the ladder up, and everybody else can see this weirdo standing on top of a
it's pulling the ladder.
Tower, pull the ladder up, and he sets it down on the outside, climbs back down, and then grabs the ladder and brings it all the way over to the bridge.
Okay.
And he's going to set it down so that it goes across.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if this will be enough. We'll be able to support anyone's weight yet, but it could provide support for the logs we're going to put down.
This person here is all like, "I'm willing to try it. Should I?"
I would suggest
the worst
caution.
that could happen?
I would insist on caution.
Ask him if he knows how to swim.
Yeah.
He's wearing chain shirt.
Absolutely not.
I know how.
Take that off.
You will break the ladder and drown in the river below.
I'm gonna try it.
Yeah, he's okay. But when he says that, but before he goes,
okay,
Droon's gonna yank the ladder back.
As soon as he like puts his weight on it and like he starts, he seems to be like holding on to the outside and he's got his feet sort of like wedged into the ladders a little bit like this, and he seems to be doing just fine.
Okay, well.
And he comes across and he's all like, "That was a really good idea."
If you say so. So yeah, Droon. I guess Droon's gonna stand here and like hold the ladder so it doesn't move around when people are trying to go across it.
Okay.
But if we hear any cracking or if he senses anything wrong with the ladder, he's going to tell them to stop.
The other three look a little intimidated by this, so this guard is going to go ahead and help these guys dig. After about 15 minutes, you guys get 3 of the poles dug up completely from the ground without any problems, and that's about the width of the ladder itself.
Okay.
So do you take the poles over and sort of like lay them on the ladder?
And then Droon, once they laid them down on the ladder, Droon will take out his rope and he'll kind of like he'll try and lash the logs together so that they don't roll.
Okay. I'll tell you what, you guys, because of your extreme party ingenuity about solving this problem, everyone in the party can go ahead and advance to level 3.
Yeah.
Wow.
I will wholeheartedly say that was well done. You have successfully.
Wait, Will, does that mean I get like Thunderwave fully now, since I was from level 2, or do I still have to wait for a long rest?
Still have to wait for a long rest, unfortunately, my friend.
We have to take a long rest, but at the end of the session, we have to. We can't keep going.
Yeah.
We have to take a
Well,
long
now
rest.
we have other people that can watch us if
That's true.
they're trustworthy.
They seem to be like, "Thank you so much for saving us. There really wasn't one of us that stood out to be, a good leader. Which one of you guys is in charge?"
Upstairs.
We're more like a council. We make decisions together.
Droon will kind of like close his eyes and just like grunt to himself because everyone exasperates him.
What would you like us to do? We could maybe either put the fire out or go man the front gate just in case.
Well, we met another human here named Keela, and she said we tasked her with maintaining the gate, and she mentioned something about her allies coming in eventually.
Did she say where she was from?
I actually forgot most of the information about her.
She did.
I know that she's with some criminal organization.
Are you gonna say that to him?
He's not going to say the specifics, but he's going to say, just be careful. They're here to help for now, but be careful.
Criminal and... Well, you didn't say criminal.
No, I didn't.
Okay,
We don't know enough about her to really advise trust.
Okay, but
But
she's watching the front gate, and there's only one of them?
For now.
It takes two to raise the gate.
Then yeah, you might want to send somebody over there.
You two, head over and help raise the gate. Okay. No problem!
Zug zug. Something
Yeah.
need doing? Me not that kind of work. Oh my goodness.
Well, everybody, when we pulled those logs out, and as I have always been looking for the best type of wood to build my next ship, I am going to inspect this type of wood for its, sturdiness and maybe flotation. So I kick one over.
It's buoyancy.
Okay. What
Sorry, that's just part of my character.
Yep, that's wood.
do you really want to know how buoyant this wood is? I mean,
I do.
okay. What skill would you use to check this out there?
I would roll it into the moat.
No, okay, but on your character sheet, what skill would you use to evaluate its seaworthiness?
I guess it's gonna have to be maybe nature.
Okay. Yeah, roll yourself a nature then. 13. This particular type of wood has been treated so that it is resistant to fire, and whatever substance they use to retreat it with fire also provides a little bit of additional buoyancy. You would suspect that this would be birch.
Birch.
It's too bad they didn't use that kind of wood for the windmill.
The great big fire. These two guys, they're gonna start a bucket brigade between the two of them to try to put out the...
Yes, the nasty goblins, we killed them that caught that on fire. It's their dead in front of the entryway.
They're only going to find half of one goblin.
They're gonna start going to the well and taking
Puddle of
some...
goo. Oh, they're going to find all those corpses there, too.
Yeah, they are.
All those goblin and ward corpses are just lying there.
They're gonna see that we mean business when it comes to goblins.
Yeah. Were you like slapping your hands together or something?
I was punching my fist.
Yeah.
My
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
I
Will,
can tell us.
Yes,
I can tell
ma'am.
us what you were doing.
what would be my hit points down?
Your hit points, my friend, should not change right this moment in time. Your hit point maximum
That's what I meant, yeah.
will go up an additional 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have my book up here.
Your hit point maximum will go up an additional 10.
So be 10 plus 4 is 14. So
You now have a way of going up to the keep if you guys wanted to go check it out.
Yes, please.
Oh god, yes.
Droon would ask one of them before they went to their tasks if they had any wounded.
No, they don't have any wounded. They would tell you.
Okay.
I am floating.
Yeah, I dragged you back.
Well, in that case, yeah. Then we'll just go one at a time. Droon will go last because he's a hulking minotaur in full heavy armor.
There's the gate keep.
Are they gonna let us in?
Well, the doors are open. I
Oh,
just didn't
okay.
know if you guys wanted to check out these two particular rooms.
I don't think they can stop us, considering that the entire back half of the keep has been blown open by boulders.
Yeah. So if you want to check out these things, let's see. This is
Right.
the gatehouse.
Investigate.
Set into the moat's curtain wall are two windowless stone gatehouses with wood-shingled, high-pitched roofs. Between them stands a set of oak doors with iron hinges. The doors can be barred shut from within, but they aren't barred when the characters first arrive. The gatehouses are set aside as guard barracks. The east building contains 6 bunk beds and a dozen footlockers containing worthless personal effects. The west building is similarly furnished, but a falling rock destroyed half the building's contents.
Okay.
You
Well,
can find bodies of 3 human guards who died when the roof fell on them.
Droon's going to how much rubble is on top of them?
A bit.
Okay, well, while his friends, quote unquote friends, are doing whatever it is they're doing,
We're not friends?
no, you're not. He's going to start unburying them, I guess.
Okay.
He's gonna start pulling away some rubble, see
Awesome.
if he can get to them, to their bodies.
Awesome. As you guys head inside, you can tell that the Cloud Giants heavily bombarded the keep. The inner bailey is strewn with rocks. Ramps lead up to the 8-foot stone parapet that encircles the yard. No guards are currently standing watch on the walls. The search of the bailey yields the corpses of 2 dead human guards, both whom were struck and killed by falling rocks. You can enter the keep through the front door, or you can climb over the rubble and enter the keep through one of its shattered walls. How would you like
Front
to
door.
Can we open? We can just go through the door.
Yeah, sure, you can open the front door. Right here is the front door of the ground floor. You guys can move your tokens down.
Where's the rubble that you were talking about? Is on the first section, right?
It is right there.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm there for now.
Yep, everybody else is down here. As you enter this place, this was apparently a great hall at one point in time. You see the body of a female noble that is set upon a large oak dining table. Her hands are crossed across her chest, 2 gold coins placed upon her eyes.
I know exactly what's going to happen.
Don't take those coins. That's
I
bad
really,
luck.
I kind of want to.
No.
See,
Don't
I
do
knew
it.
it. I knew it.
Rivik, are you holding back Degoria?
No one has any reason to hold her back
Hey,
yet.
you can't go past me. Opportunity attack.
Killing our own party members.
He's gonna swipe her
Well,
pan and smack her with it.
Subdue.
She was supposed to. If this is who I think it is, she was supposed to give us money anyways. So.
I mean, she's not wrong, and also, Droon's not here to disapprove. So
Emma,
Don't
you
do
have a
that.
message
Got a message.
Son of a nutcracker.
in Roll20.
Okay, nope. I'm sorry. I'm running through because I've found out something new. I'm running over to her. Where is she? I can't see her. I don't know. Oh,
There's a corpse lying like right there on the table.
All right. I'm running over to her and taking what you told me about. Well,
All right.
taking it.
Well, as your group walks in, you guys see her slide a ring off of her left hand because
How much is it worth?
you didn't. You want to take a look at it?
Yes,
As your
I
party
do.
walks in, you're eyeballing this ring. Go ahead and give me a skill. What skill would you want to use for that?
Give me a second.
What's my best one?
I'm gonna investigate it.
Okay,
So-
roll your investigation then. All right. It is a gold wedding ring set with tourmalines.
Ooh. Mine.
I take her frying pan and hit her on the head. No.
Don't you dare!
All right.
I will stab you. I got my dagger.
Well, did anybody see her do this?
She was
Yeah.
not
We
stealthy
She was
about
not
it,
stealthy
but you
about
were
it.
not in the room when this
No,
happened.
that's why
Iggy.
I'm asking anybody else if they're gonna say anything about it, because
We saw it.
Looting,
We saw it.
looting the innocent dead is not a good
At
idea.
least I'm not taking the gold coins from off her eyes. All right.
I'm going up the stairs.
Okay.
I mean, innocent is a matter of perspective, but the ring's probably cursed.
Why would a wedding ring?
You ever seen that movie Death
She-
Becomes Her?
she did die while wearing it.
I don't really care. Ring is.
Tachar, this is the upstairs from where you are, over here where I'm pinging.
Okay.
If you want to move your character over there.
Yes.
Let's see. This L-shaped hall is decorated with rich carpets, gilded sconces, and framed paintings of places in Waterdeep. A door at the north end of the hall. Door to the south. Door to the east, and door to the west, looks like.
Since you said north first, I will go with north.
Okay. It opens onto a stone balcony. This one.
Oh.
Sorry, the one that's directly north. Oh my God! Tachar just committed suicide. He jumped. No.
Can I see Droon from here?
No, he's inside the
Oh.
Gatehouse.
gatehouse.
I look out and take a deep breath and. don't
I'm
see
king
any
of the
ocean.
world. Oh,
I don't see any ocean or water, so I leave.
okay.
I'm gonna go back
somebody
and
coming
start
up
to
with
help
me?
Druun.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, you can do that. You're not in any particular order.
All right, I'm going east.
All right.
I mean west. Sorry, west.
That's fine. You don't want to be there because that's
Ooh.
yeah.
I mean, I just came in the door.
Large room that seems to be destroyed. Whatever was in this room went with the rock that hit it.
Rivik has shown up to help Druun unbury the dead bodies.
In this particular room, looks like a bed chamber. Tapestries and oil lamps are mounted on the walls, and wolfskin rugs cover the wooden floor. The room's centerpiece is a large bed. Its ornate headboard sculpted with images of roses and foxes. 4 wardrobes stand against the walls. Each contains a season's worth of women's clothing.
Mm.
At the foot of the bed is an unlocked wooden chest. Mounted above the door is a long sword.
Let's investigate the wooden chest.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Hmm.
Okay. It does appear to be unlocked.
Anything in it?
Are you going to open it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
As he brings up the initiative thing.
The sword that is above the door flies off of the wall and heads towards you and attacks you.
Interesting.
Go ahead and roll
I
your
will defend myself.
roll your initiative, sir.
Yes.
And anybody else that wants potentially in this.
You like that? Sorry, I forgot to click my person. How about I click my person and re-roll?
That's fine. I will add you. No,
Ah.
you're not going to get out of this. It flies down towards you and is going to go ahead and make an attack as soon as I change the music.
Oh shit, really?
That's a 13 to hit you, Rivik. Or
That
Tachar.
meets my armor
I'm like-
class.
I'm over here.
Sorry.
That matches my armor.
That matches your armor class. Then you're going to take a whopping 8 points of slashing damage from this sword.
Mm.
Sword can swing it, sword.
And it's your turn.
I am going to. What the heck am I supposed to do? It's a flying sword.
Magic.
Ah.
You grab it by the hilt and tell it who's boss.
I will attack it with a mace
Sure.
as I'm yelling, "Back up! Back up!"
Ooh.
You hit the sword.
Yes, yes, I'm gonna hit the sword. Yes.
For max damage.
The sword takes the damage and like seems to be a little cracked and crazed, and then it's going to go ahead and take a swing at you. That's a 10 to hit.
Nope.
You're gonna.
What kind of sword is it, by the way?
It's a long sword.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was a rapier, so it would be like
I
super
was-
quick and funny about it. It's like.
I was gonna try and take the sword above the bed, and I opened up the chest instead. I'm gonna go ahead and whack it again with my mace.
Okay.
Actually, it's probably better that you don't have it in your hands because then it would be one of those stop hitting yourself moments.
It
You're just holding the sword, it's just whacking you in the face.
it definitely parries your blow.
All right.
It's going to try to attack you back. 15.
Yeah, that's gonna hit it.
2 points of slashing damage as the tip comes close and just barely slashes your face.
Hey, Will, I have a technical question for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead, Tachar.
Wouldn't his attack technically be a parry as well? Because he's hitting the sword.
I'm trying
The
to.
weapons are connecting.
I'm trying to bring some spice into this. Stay out of this.
Good point.
Oh.
Oh, I mean, just a broad swing and the sword just kind of whoop right over you.
With her.
And as I'm still yelling, "Back up! Back up!"
That's a 21 to hit you.
Woof.
Uh-huh.
2 more points of slashing damage as it cuts right below the previous cut. Does anybody want in on this? He's yelling and screaming.
I do.
All right,
I'm going to
go ahead
having fun
and
listening.
roll your initiative, Octavio, at this round. Click on your token and then roll, and then go ahead and
I feel like me and Droon can't hear. We're completely somewhere else.
that's understandable. Yeah.
Is it my turn still?
Yes, it is your turn still.
Okay. All right, come on. Better than a nat one. 11.
You know, with an 11, you go to strike this thing and it just woof right out of your way. That brings up Octavio. You can hear Tachar yelling from upstairs. Back off!
Yeah,
Get away from me!
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run upstairs.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets you to the top of the stairs.
Okay. And I will go ahead and
Dash.
dash.
5, 10,
I keep wanting to say
15,
sprint, but it's dash.
20, 25, 30. 30 will get you straight to the door. Did you leave the door open?
I don't remember closing it, so
Yeah, okay. You can see Octavio in there. There's a sword that's flying in the air that seems to be like ching, 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 clashing with him. But unfortunately, that was your action to dash.
Okay.
Do you want to rage yet, or do you just want to wait?
Sure.
Do you have any rages left?
I mean, let me check. Sorry,
Okay.
just
Yeah,
looking up the
no-
button.
No worries.
I think you've only raged once.
The longsword's going to go ahead and try to attack poor Tachar with a 13 for 3 points of slashing damage as it nicks you again.
It's just like
Definitely.
making tallies on your face.
Tick,
Yeah.
tick, tick, tick.
Or it's like
Definitely
Sorrel
gonna
slash.
need that.
He's
That
got-
rest.
Tachar.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was drinking some
No worries.
powerful potion here. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and come on, baby. No, come on.
Another 10 and the sword is just going to dart around. That brings up Octavio. You see
Like a butterfly.
Tachar is just like getting cut little nicks.
All right, so my records say that I've raged once.
Okay, so you can have entered rage last round if you want to.
Okay, I do.
Alright, so you get mad because this stupid sword isn't even being held by anybody.
That makes no sense!
Exactly.
This possessed sword has been attacking me, Octavio.
All of a sudden, Kitty wants to play. The tail goes up.
That's right. The pounce on this thing with my
Assist me in this matter, please.
It's like a sharp light
Yeah.
on the wall, you know? You're just like, ooh.
Go ahead and make your attack roll there, Octavio. Uh, 12 is not going to hit it. She's trying to pin down the sword.
man.
It's just too fast. Flying through the air.
Is this sword gonna, like, TPK us?
Uh,
Because we can't hit it?
with a 17, it does 4 points of damage to poor Tachar.
For your lives.
Are you still standing, Tachar?
Yeah, I'm still standing.
Oh gosh. Alright, Tachar, you're up.
We made it through 4 goblins, and we're gonna take him down by
Hold
a
on. So we went up, but I did not gain that extra 10, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Mace be with me.
So you're down.
Mace Windu?
No!
Mace went down.
This sword is just like flying around, deftly avoiding all of your attacks as fast as possible. Octavio!
I'm really mad.
Hey.
Do you want to use your barbarian ability to gain advantage? Go reckless?
Oh well. Don't I have to have a long rest before I can use that?
No, that's a class feature that doesn't like have counts, like spell slots or numbers of rage.
Okay.
But
in
doesn't
that-
it does he does get affected by the damage towards him though? Or no?
No, anything that attacks him has advantage.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'll go reckless.
All right, so Kitty's just ah! Go ahead and click on advantage and then make your attack roll, sir. With a 15, you get closer this time to hitting the sword, but not close enough.
Man, that
With advantage, I can't hit him.
sword, man.
The sword is going to go ahead and try to hit at Tachar again for 8 points of slashing damage this time.
Tink, tink.
Are you still standing, Tachar?
Well, that doesn't hit me.
Well, it rolled a 15.
Oh, I am no longer standing.
Okay. That brings up Tachar, who's got to make a death saving throw now.
Son of a nutcracker.
There's a good roll.
All right, well that's a pass. You're fine so far, Octavio.
When it matters.
All right. Swing at it again.
Degoria standing down there. Degoria. I'm dying here.
A 10 is not gonna hit it,
I only have 12 hit points, okay?
but the sword.
I would never roll this bad in real life.
See? Thank you. Thank you for validating me. Everybody complains to me that I complain about the roll 20.
Octavio, does a 14 hit you?
It does not.
Ooh, so it's gonna bounce off of your shield. And then that brings up Tachar with another death saving throw.
Deep breath. Deep breath. Yes.
Yeah.
That's another pass.
Yeah.
That brings up Octavio.
And I'm gonna go ahead and miss
Stupid
again.
sword. Drag me out. Drag me out and shut the door.
A 16 just comes within millimeters of hitting it. Just like
I did miss again.
Wow. Both 16s. Amazing.
the flying sword is going to go ahead and try to attack Octavio with a 13, which I know that misses. So that
Yes,
brings
it
up
does.
Tachar. Another death saving throw.
Please, no!
Oh, that's a failure. That brings up Octavio.
Plenty of chances.
This is too much, man.
This sword.
Sorry, I will go ahead and miss again.
Okay.
No. Hold on.
I am dying by nobody.
Yep.
Nope. Yeah, I'll miss again.
Okay. Oh, 14 is definitely gonna miss. The flying sword is gonna go ahead and try to hit you back. This time with a 13, still missing you. It's a parry back and forth. Ching, 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 ching. It's like they're both
Sorry, go ahead.
watching two masters fight right this moment in time.
I was gonna say, this is like watching two holy paladins from WoW fight.
Alright, Tachar, one more death saving throw.
I don't want to.
Oh no.
That's too bad.
Oh, that's another failure! So bases are loaded right this moment in time on
my
Tachar.
Oh my
Full
god.
count! Full count! Kill this sword!
Octavio! Octavio,
Close the trunk! I closed the trunk!
you're dead!
Alright.
You're unconscious right now. It's Octavio's turn. What are you doing, Dan?
That
You were bothering me about getting stabbed last session.
that's
As you're just standing there doing nothing.
yeah.
You were doing nothing.
Guys, let me hear
I'm just
Dan.
gonna put the axe down
Okay.
and just try to jump on this sword and like grapple it.
Okay.
Sounds like a terrible idea.
Alright. Give me your athletics. You have advantage due to the fact that you are raging.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Come on. Come on. Stop him.
We all know the advantage. Oh!
17!
Alright. So you leap up and you grab the handle and you've got the sword and it's like trying to get out of your hands and it's like it's okay. Let's see. On its turn, it's going to try to fight its way free. So do another athletics for me.
Okay. Advantage or not?
Yeah, you have advantage. It's part of the rage. Anything that has strength, you have advantage.
Yes.
Yes. This thing wiggled itself like tighter into your grasp. Now you really got this sword. However, unfortunately, that means Tachar still got to do his last death saving throw.
Oh my God.
Will this
do
be
I have
our?
like a potion of luck or something?
I don't know.
Get advantage
Can
with?
you use your foot? Can you use your foot to close the chest
I don't know.
while you're fighting with that sword?
What do you got? Come on. Come on, Tachar. What do you got?
Yeah!
Oh my god! You instantly come to with 1 hit point!
Oh my God!
All of your death saving throws are gone now! All failures, all successes! Your turn has passed! Octavio, you've got the sword! Okay, Tachar, picture this, your eyes open and kind of like semi-floating in the air is Octavio hanging on this sword which is pointed at you lying on the ground. So like you're looking up and he's like got the sword and he's really mad and he's just wrestling it.
Just close your eyes and pretend to be dead.
Good God, man! Put that down! Well, don't hold. Actually, don't let go. Don't let go.
Alright, Octavio, what are you gonna do?
Like, I actually like. So, like the walls around me, are they like stone?
Yes, they are stone.
Okay, I'm gonna try to slam the sword into the wall.
Alright, I want you to go ahead and I would say use your regular battle axe attack for this because you are proficient in the longsword, but I want you to roll at disadvantage because it's fighting you. Now, if you're going to go reckless, I'll allow a normal roll.
We'll go reckless.
Okay, so go ahead and then roll just a normal attack roll with your battle axe because it's the same sort of roll at
Do
the
I
wall.
still get rage?
Yeah.
Or
Yes,
okay.
you still get rage because you are still raging.
Are you
What's
just
it-
trying to
what's
smack
20?
it against the wall, or are you trying to stab it into the
Yes.
I believe he's trying to like smack it up against the
Yeah.
wall. Like,
Yeah.
are you trying to do the
Trying to
point
shatter it.
first? Or are you just like baseball batting it?
I'm baseball batting it.
Okay, I want you to. Let's see. How would I say this? All right, I would say, yeah, do an athletics as well. Okay, you've done the hit, so you're gonna smack it on the wall. I want you to roll the athletics with that at advantage. Bam. What's your strength modifier? That's a 4, right?
Yeah.
Your
Strength modifier is a 4.
Okay, so check this math out because math is awesome. So your strength modifier is a 4, which is 4 points of damage. Okay, your rage bonus adds an additional 2 points of damage, and technically you get to do 1d8 worth of damage because you are using the longsword as a weapon. So go ahead and roll 1d8 plus
Okay.
6.
All right, 1d8.
5. So the sword had 7 life left. So even if you rolled a 1, you take and just smack, and the blade, and it stops fighting you and falls to the inert side.
I walk over to Octavio and put my hand on his shoulder and say, "That was close."
Too close.
You mean like you slide over to him?
Yeah, I'm
On the
like,
floor, you're just
I'm like out of breath. I'm like limping. I'm just like, that was close. Thanks, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
like kind of pawing back, like. I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, that long sword bent at like a 90-degree angle right now. Just-
And then I'm gonna tell him, "You can have what's in that chest."
Fair enough. I'll go over and see. Like, is it a closed chest? Is it locked?
it's open.
I opened it.
Oh, you
That's
opened it
what
already.
happened.
Okay. Oh, is.
I don't know what's in it though.
Let's see. So pouch. Wow. Okay. So, to let me see. To Will, I don't know how to answer to Will.
Just /W and
Space.
then space, the letter G, and it should pop up with gnarly, and you just select gnarly with your mouse.
And then type them.
Yeah, and then type the message. You don't have to whisper to me too if you don't care. I just send it to you.
Okay. Well, basically, what I want to do is take what's in the chest,
Mhm.
and I'll go ahead and give half of it
Okay.
to him as well.
All right. Which half? Because one of the things contains 3. How many
I'll
of the?
take two. I'll take 2 of the 3.
Okay. So, do you want me to send him a message with what he's got?
Sure.
I can do that for you, my friend. Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Man, that's what I'm here for. You wind up with I can hear your clicking there, Justin.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right, man.
Emma,
All right.
Emma got after me earlier.
All right, that's what you wind up with from divvying up the chest. Rivik and Droon, you guys down there, take the time
Thanks, buddy.
to go ahead and, give a proper burial to those individuals that are there.
Or at least pull them out of the rubble.
Yeah, pull them out of the rubble. I will say with that you guys, I don't know if I'm doing experience points this time around. This is going to be story point, advancement, so we're not necessarily worried about experience point tracking. I think this is going to be a good point for us to stop this session. But with you guys being in the keep and having freed the guards and sent them out to take care of the front of the building, I will go ahead and grant the party the benefits of a long rest, finally.
Oh, thank God.
So you can get back all of your hit points, you can get all of your class features, you can get all of your spell slots back. Droon and Rivik, you guys can go ahead and gain inspiration.
Sweet.
So on your character sheet, Rivik, click on the block that says inspiration. Do you know what that's for?
It's been a while, but usually it allows us to get away with like a reroll or something like that.
Correct. At some point in time, you can use inspiration to gain advantage on a roll. Like if you think this roll is going to be super difficult for your character, you can use that to gain advantage on a roll, or you can give that inspiration to another person once they've rolled, and you're like, they roll a natural one on a death saving throw. You're like, no, I want to give them my inspiration to re-roll that.
Yeah.
So that's essentially what inspiration will allow you guys to do. You guys, this was by far my favorite episode so far.
Yeah.
You guys did a fantastic job. Comedy of errors, great job.
Yeah.
Fantastic. But feel free to, the Barbarian, Dan, you've got to pick your Primal Path.
Okay.
Jarrett, you've got to pick your Sacred Oath.
Mm-hmm.
Emma, you're going to have to pick your College. Justin, you're going to have to pick your Monastic Tradition. So those things are going to have to be picked. If you need help entering them into Roll20, you guys can feel free to message me, and I'm more than willing to help. Right this moment in time, we will be scheduled out at the 28th of September at 6 p.m. for our next episode. I should, by the end of this week, have our first episode loaded up onto YouTube. So look for that. I'll send you a link for it. If you guys want, I'll put it in Discord. Cool?
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, Will.
I
Absolutely.
start classes on the 22nd,
Okay.
and
Same.
they're not in person, they're online, but depending on how big my workload is, I will let you know.
Okay. Hold on just a second. Let me stop recording. So we'll see you guys next time.